I'm Kristina Rivera for Red Carpet Report, and we're at the Paley Center in Beverly Hills with the cast of WKRP in Cincinnati, celebrating the 35th anniversary of the show. Where would Venus Flytrap be today, if you had to say?
You know, it's interesting. I think that he would be today a bit frustrated and angry at the lack of honor among thieves. I mean, the politics, he probably tried politics and didn't like it. And if anything, he's probably in a witness protection program for turning state's evidence against somebody, you know, that he didn't like. I see him more today would be like a Serpico character, someone who's somewhere hanging out, you know, burn out a little bit, but still has passion, doing something locally, either with youth or, you know, something like that.
Did you feel like a personal connection, or did you find any of his qualities in yourself that you could relate to when you read the script?
Well, no, when I read the script, there was really much about him that I felt connected to, because it was sort of broad. If you look at the first episode, it was a yo mama, big hat, ermine coat, you know. But Hugh, the creator and producer and head writer, assured me that they were going to explore the duality of the person. You know, all jocks have this sort of persona, but when you see them in life, you're going, boy, they don't look like who I thought they would. Well, he promised me, and he lived to his honor by allowing the character to grow. So he began to ask me about my personal life. I was in the Eastern religions then, and gongs and incense, and we began to work that into the character. And then all of a sudden, with that, he allowed me to make my own. Most of the clothes I designed for the character. I picked my own music. I had the pleasure of helping to break Bob Marley in America, because Bob Marley wasn't played on radio. And I began to play Bob Marley. I had a big picture of him on the door. And all those things began to allow me to broaden my personal interest in music and what I was going to. And so they began to blend. At some point, there was a fusion. And it's taken me years to get rid of Venus.
And so,
if you see this right here, this is Venus. And people ask me, why do you wear the earring? I said, well, out of that show, Loni talked me into getting my ear pierced for the show. And what it means to me is that I'm a rebel. And I refuse to die being anything but a rebel.
Nice. And I just see so much love on the carpet tonight. Everyone's just so excited to see each other, which is really awesome. What's your best memory, your favorite memory from being on set?
Gosh, I remember in the first season, we were alone. They wouldn't allow us on the main lot of Mary Tyler Moore, so we were off on KTLA's lot. And what I remember was having the freedom when we would, after we finished our first episode that Friday, Monday, all of us would show up an hour earlier than call time to sit in the room and watch the dailies. Now, nobody does that now, but we'd all sit in a room and watch the dailies. And finally, the network got angry with you and made him stop allowing us to do that. And but what I remember most is the cohesiveness of the group. We truly loved one another. We worked hard, and we stayed friends, and we still are friends.
And do you guys see each other often?
We see each other quite a bit. Not all of us, you know, but over the years, we've all spent time together. And some of us, Loni and Howard and I, we travel together. So yeah.
You've been blessed to have just a long, amazing career in the industry. If you could give advice to upcoming actors, what would it be?
Passion. I know everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to be on and get a lot of hits on Facebook and all that. But you got to be passionate about what it is that burns in you, that you want to bring out through a character or through your writing or whatever it is. You got to be passionate about it. If you're passionate about it and you can keep a sound perspective, it's a long race. It's not a sprint. And but I think what's driven me and kept me in the game is that at all times I've always been passionate about what I was doing.
Awesome. I was getting teased before because I was a little too young to watch this, and I'm like, but I loved him on Sister Sister. They were like, oh, great. But I'm a big fan.
Thank you. That was that show ran 6 years, but this was only 4.
Yeah, a huge fan. So thank you so much. Have fun tonight.
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment on what you think you'll be doing in 35 years.